I'm very nearly ready to give you a full review of Star Wars The Old Republic, but while I'm scrambling to see as much of the galaxy as I can before I slap a score on this thing, I figured you might want to know where I stand. This is a general overview of The Old Republic and what I think of it. The story stuff. It's really cool. It's basically what you've come to expect from BioWare in terms of conversation options and the repercussions of your actions. At least as a bounty hunter, every other conversation gives me the option to kill someone or let them live. Although I almost always go for the kill without fail,
I want you dead.
Characters really lay on the guilt to make me feel bad about it. Sometimes they even send me an angry letter afterwards. Good stuff. Quest objectives and combat are exactly what you would expect from your usual MMO. Still go out and kill dozens of the planet's natives or pick up miscellaneous items. But, for the most part, the areas where you perform these tasks are well constructed, and the story elements that bookend each quest help put your actions into context. The Old Republic's crafting system, though potentially a giant credit sink, is the most addictive I've encountered in an MMO. Sending your companions off to scavenge for materials or create weapons or armor modifications may not sound like fun, but the random element of special recipes or extra well-made items means you'll want to keep them going 24/7. Space combat provides some spectacular visuals and showcases some of the massive set pieces that are the Star Wars franchise's bread and butter. But it doesn't really provide much in the way of fun gameplay. There's only a small pool of missions to choose from, and they don't deviate from the scripted on-rail shooting gallery style. Luckily, they're entirely optional. If killing other players is what you play MMOs for, the Old Republic's war zones fill that desire at the worst of times and shine brighter than almost any other game at the best. And group combat-oriented flashpoints do a good job of slowly ramping up in difficulty, providing interesting boss encounters occasionally framed with BioWare-style storytelling. Early flashpoints emphasize the story to a much greater degree than the later ones, though. If you're still not sure whether you should pick up the Old Republic, the main question you need to ask yourself is whether you want to play an MMO or an RPG. Despite the story emphasis and the BioWare glimmer on everything, most of the Old Republic systems are torn straight from other MMOs. If you hated World of Warcraft's combat, for example, you may find the Old Republic uncomfortably familiar. If you've enjoyed other MMOs in the past, though, the Old Republic is certainly one of the best currently available. You can look forward to a full review in the next week or two on IGN.com.